the majority of millennials, especially on college campuses, reject conservative values. Many of our peers don't understand Republican principles because they're not even willing to listen to us. So how would you recommend that we try to spread this message on our campuses to educate students about conservative principles and candidates such as Ron Johnson and others?
I think it's very important that when people are shouting at you, you're not going to win a shouting match because no one wants to listen if they're screaming at each other. But get back to the basics and apply these great principles through your life and your experiences as you know it, and try and introduce your friends and people who don't agree with you with these things, and take the high ground.
All right. And freedom is cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard to defeat freedom.
Hi, Speaker. Thank you for joining us here today in Madison. So my question for you is, how do we articulate our economic message in a clear and brief manner so college students, minorities, and lower-income individuals who would normally vote for Democrats see how our policies are fair and will benefit them?
I spent a lot of my time on just that point. I'd say two things. You have to have good ideas, number one, and we do. Number two, look at how miserable the status quo is. I think it's really the left's argument of more government control, redistribution, which leads to slower economic growth, and you can talk about how bad the status quo is and how little opportunity we have because we are living under Obama liberal policies. So what we have right now is a flavor of what they want to continue doing. Talk about then what freedom and opportunity and upward mobility look like. Talk about how our principles are you get to have more determination over your own life, and we want government to get out of the way so that we can actually solve problems locally. We can solve problems in our community.
Hi.
Hi. Where are you from, Kelly?
Georgia.
Okay. Wow.
My question is, what is your best advice for Republican college students on liberal campuses like Madison regarding an increased criticism and challenges faced in light of the upcoming election?
Well, have I shown you this? You can't beat something with nothing. Don't get into a personality contest. Don't talk about the latest Twitter storm from somebody. Talk about what you believe and why you believe it, and why you think it's important to keep our country's core principles, stick to the Constitution, and fight for these beliefs. You have to have an agenda. What the kind of election we really want to have, it's not the one we're necessarily having right now. The one we really want to have is saying, we've got ideas and solutions, let's go win this so we earn the right to do it. Guess what? That's what we did here in Wisconsin. That's what Scott Walker, and that's what the state legislature did. Here are the problems, here's our solution, they won, they did it, and, you know, the results are proving themselves. So that's what I'd say in a tough liberal campus like this. Don't walk yourself into some bizarre personality contest, but get into an ideas contest. And that is why what we're doing is trying to offer you and furnish you with ideas that actually solve problems.